All right, day one, you see the clock, 3:45 a.m. We got an early flight. We'll see you in Orlando. Let's go. Early flight out means 4 a.m. and no security lines at all at ABIA. Heading from Austin to Orlando for the PGA show. All sorts of interviews and content coming your way, but first we had to get there. A little bit of a dreary morning, but once we got up into the skies and got over to sunny paradise in Florida, it was time to touch down and get going with the PGA show.
Shark is here. We actually came to Disney.
All right, we got our badges at the convention center and we're at demo day for the first time. This is where all of the manufacturers and brands are in the largest driving range I've ever seen. 360-degree driving range, Mike. You ever seen this before?
No, it makes me a little scared for all my shanks.
I'm excited to see where we hit the ball. And here's the 360-degree range hopping at demo day here at Orange County National Golf Center. Got to check out a lot of cool brands, including Chocolates, Under Armour, Power Tee, a whole bunch more that'll be in some upcoming videos. We did product demo, video with brand reps, and a whole lot more to take you behind the scenes of the future of the game. I even shot that golf cannon as well, too. That ball went about 450 yards. Definitely my longest drive of the day. And these garlic parmesan fries were a 9 out of 10. Definitely worth showing off my one snack of the day. And that was officially a wrap on demo day. It was on to the show, but a little Disney tourism first. We went to Disney Springs for dinner, and what a quaint little spot this was.
Thank you very much. It is a very important start to the
others, and the lights are intense, otherwise I get identified about 50% of the room, I feel like. This is the group that I cherish and treasure. Champion golfer of the year, Beharm Ryan Hartman.
All right, we're here in the media center. We're just setting up right now, just getting things together. We got 4 interviews back to back to back to back. So we're knocking them all out as fast as we can, and we're going to meet a bunch of brands in the afternoon. So stay tuned. We're going to meet a lot of people right now. Check it out.
100 sessions. Congrats to Bradford Wilson. Thanks for hopping on Course of Life.
100 episodes. That's crazy to hear that too.
Yeah. So explain.
Just like the approach, the attitude, the spirit that golf is played in Southern California, it resonated with me instantly.
I think it's Yale, played from there, I hit from college. They couldn't really explain why, besides your muscle balance is not right, or there's something, you're just off here. So I'm like, well, how much stronger can I get? I was already squatting with 500 pounds and jumping 34, running for more. I'm like, I want to experience something I experienced too, right? So I mean, as good as John hitting golf ball, but I want to know what it hits like to play 36. I always play 18, What does it feel like to hit balls? So it's not just like, hey, tell you what to do. I'm gonna live it too.
We're going to spend about 3 minutes with him to do something new. But a media partner of ours here.
I don't know the exact number, but I think it's less than 10.
Less than 10.
Courses.
What was the closest one for you?
So my closest one was a 9-hole golf course. It was a 45-minute drive.
Awesome assortment of interviews coming your way on future Course Life podcast episodes. Be sure to subscribe to the pod if you haven't already. Here's our friends at Desert Fox Golf, our longtime sponsor, showing off all the products they had, from the swing aid to the phone caddy and their new DJ 10 speaker.
We live right outside of Ocean City. We're probably like 15 miles from
This will be our second show.
I'm ready to try this sport. And we went out and I fell in love with it immediately, and ended up taking 7 years off from golf. And ironically enough, Selkirk invited me back last year for the show. Actually invited me for the first time for the show. And I ran into, I went and sought him out. My longtime sponsor was Ping on the tour, and I found Mr. John Solheim. And he set me all up with brand new clubs and all the new equipment. And I fell in love playing the game again.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow, what a roundabout story.
Yeah.
Pickleball kind of brought you a little bit back to golf.
Exactly.
You know, from the roundabout
It
way.
did.
This golf art.
Well, that's the thing when they asked me at Selkirk, it's been great how I use their paddles. They have awesome paddles. And said, yeah, we want you to come play some exhibition. I said, great, terrific, yeah, it's going to be at the PGA show. I said, what?
Yeah.
The PGA show? I mean, I've been at the show many, years ago. I've been here a number of times when I was big into golf. And yeah, it was pretty amazing. But that's why what's happening. All the country clubs are getting into pickleball big time. They're removing some of the tennis courts. They're putting in pickleball courts.
All right, that's a wrap. Just knocked out 6 interviews there and concluded with NBA legend and Hall of Famer Rick Barry. That was a really cool conversation. Be sure to check down below for the link to our podcast so you can check all that content out. We're going to hit a couple more brands, maybe check out a couple happy hours and put a wrap on day one. All right, day 2 here on the show floor. This is where our live show is going to be. You can see Michael setting up. We're going to go live on Instagram. We're going to show you a little bit of the broadcast here shortly. And then we're going to hit up a few more brands, do a couple more interviews before we get on out, before it gets crazy here.
In Mo Norman, I just want you to kind of recap Mo Norman and his significance to you growing up learning the game.
Yeah, so as a young man, I grew up in Ontario, Southern Ontario, Toronto area. This fella appeared one day at this junior academy that my dad sent me to. It was a sleepover camp, and it was near Lake Simcoe. It was called Guilford Golf and Ski Haven. It was this little golf course.
Get up and go to the restroom right now. Something physiologically is telling your bladder, let's go to the restroom, okay? If you, all of a sudden, I see your shoulder move, that's because you just looked at me. You guys are out of Colorado?
All right, that's a wrap here from the PGA show. 9 interviews, 1 million brand features in the books. Mike's arms are exhausted. We're ready to head to the airport. Let's get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe below.